Okay, ladies and gents of YouTube, today I will be showcasing a brand new game called Oniria Crimes. I'm actually going to be recording this at the same time I'm playing it and live streaming it because I want to make sure I've got the footage for YouTube. We're going to have a bit of a blast with it. So we're going to put the graphics on Ultra. Let's open it up. It's made with the Unity engine by Sikelomos Game Studios. Year 2060. The main cities of the world have been submerged underwater. In this new era, communication through dreams led to the founding of the first Oniria city. Charles, I am great on this Thursday. Palace of Desires is an evolving city where humanity's dreams converge. Welcome to Oniria, the land of dreams. Most dreamers have gathered into guilds and live out a happy second life. Oniria is about to hold its first democratic elections while dark forces are waiting in the shadows. The biggest guild, the Triple Star, and its leader Tiberius have governed Palace of Desires with an iron fist since it was founded. They have constantly resisted an invasion by the Kabu, the native inhabitants of dreams. With the popularization of the Lalav method, the massive influx of dreamers into the Palace of Desires, the public are demanding change. The first ever elections have just been settled. A series of mysterious crimes threatening to delicate harmony between the guilds. The Rounders, an independent organization not affiliated with any of the guilds, which works in the background to safeguard order and justice, has just started to mobilize their agents to unmask the guild parties. Ladies and gents, the adventure begins in 9 minutes. I hope you're all ready. My dear friend Archolis is here with me. And don't forget, this will all be on YouTube. Okay, first we go to settings. Let's see. I always drop the music and sound effects by about half. Text speed. Okay, it's 2 levels. Controls. Select special, advance, skip. So it's a point and click. It looks to be quite the point and click adventure. In 8 minutes, the show will begin. Until then, my dear Charles, I hope you're ready for this, because you will be the first Banner Lord to ride with me into this lovely fray. I hope you're ready for it. Alright, we begin. New game. Let's go. So, the game begins in my room here. Okay. The game itself gives me a very Trove / Minecraft Dungeons type feel. Oh, I missed that bit of text. So text speed would be one of the things to watch out for. You don't want it too fast. Add scene to case PDGC088, especially if you're reading. That's it done. Another crime scene converted to a hologram and ready for investigation by our detectives. It's a shame that the body dematerialized before we could get there. I hope this information can help Santos finally capture the serial killer. So yeah, definitely dropping the text speed would be a good one. Especially for this kind of adventure, or have it click to move the scene along. The case of the impatient collector. Ooh, okay. Yeah, all the transitions are a bit fast. Hi, Oniria. Access authorization for Detective Santos. Rounders, Oniria Crimes Unit. Ugh. Adjust Oniria illumination level, I don't want to go blind. Way better. Hi, Santos. Identify yourself for the system access control, noob. Huh? Hello? Inspector Taurus here from Awakeland Relations. At your service. What kind of lingo is that? Technology is clearly not your thing, Inspector. Hey, Oniria? Not really, to be honest. Are you up for this? Yeah, looks like we're in for a tough night. I'm giving your characters voices here. And yes, sweet dreams indeed. Another body's been found in the Collector's District. Someone called Jacob McLeod. Wow. How many is that now? 4? This one makes 4, yeah. Are we going to the crime scene? We don't need to, thanks to our synaptic technology. Just load one Honoric reality onto the monitor. You got this, or shall I do it? Let's see. Prepare case PDGC 0884 virtual loading. Start Honoric visor OR. Okay. There we are. Shucks. Looks like the body is already dematerialized. Dematerialized? Does that always happen? Yeah. Dead bodies dematerialize in Oniria. So, we can't investigate the crime scene? Things ain't so bad. There's a lot of objects in the room, we just have to ask them. Hold on a minute. Objects? That's right. They're key witnesses. Everything in Oniria is alive. And how exactly do we interrogate these objects? Just click on them. Great, we'll ask the objects and look for suspects. Let's talk to the bed.
Jacob likes reading while being rocked to and fro. There's nowhere better to devour a book than there's a quality bed like this one, yo.
A floating bed? It's the latest thing in Honoric decoration, exclusively designed for dreamers by Mason DeReeve. Let's talk to his lamp then. Well, that depressive cuboid may say otherwise, but I'm the only light here. However, I must admit that the girl's face lights up every time she sees Jacob. That could be exonerating. Although crimes of passion are the second most common cause of homicides in Oniria. Murder out of jealousy? That idea needs developing further. The girl is hopelessly in love with Jacob. I'm Jacob's favourite poster. Look at the splendour of this EVA 01 unit. You can't deny that you're looking at the most powerful robot in the galaxy. He looked at me last before he died. Not that skinny girl who hasn't been here for a couple of days, by the way. So the girl was here. That's a stroke of luck. This is a key witness for this case. Oh, sorry. That's a stroke of luck. This is a key witness for the case. It's amazing how useful jealousy can be for an investigation. The robot poster hasn't seen her for a couple of days. Palace of Desires is not just any city in Oniria. It is actually the only city. Whichever street you dream you are on, there it is, just on the other side of the window. You know what? I still don't know how to fully accept that every dream is connected. It may seem incredible, but you're looking out on a city made from humanity's dreams. So Oniria is just a mirror image of what we now call Awakeland, right? Awakeland, formerly known as the real world, is our reality when we're awake, and Oniria is the reality of dreams. But what about those that are awake right now? Are they asleep in Oniria? No, are you crazy? Those that are awake simply aren't connected to this plane. And by the way, ladies and gents, for those of you watching this on YouTube, the second part should be about now. Okay, let's continue to check every object. Silhouette. I bet I'm one of the crime scene's best silhouettes you've ever seen in Oniria. Shame that I can't tell you much about the body. they used as a model. I just remember the dude was barefoot. Undoubtedly excellent artwork when it comes to crime scene chalk drawings. How much would you bet that they chose it for the next exhibition at Criminology Museum? Shame that the body dematerialized before the scene was recorded. And what happens if you die in dreams? Nothing, if it's a normal dream. But things are different if it's a lucid dream using the Lalave method. Experiencing psychological shock is very likely, and you can even fall into a coma. Or die in the worst case scenario. This is serious business. Do you think the serial killer wants to take out their enemies? Not really. Signs are that theft was the main motive. Victims we found appear to be collateral damage for them. Okay, let's see. There's the Oniria Times on the bed. First honorific elections. Unbelievable as may seem, but Tiberius, the leader of the Triple Star, vowed public pressure and met the leaders to call for the first of the elections. Serial killer strikes again. Dreamers are living in fear. This newspaper has evidence of possible Teledoggy revolt. Are you safe with your pet? Latest issue of the Oniria Times, best-selling newspaper in dreams. Ideal for Onarianauts to find joining the digital revolution difficult. It's nothing like a printed newspaper, the smell of ink and the feel of paper. These are things that virtual reality addicts like you don't understand. That's a load of crap. Information's information. Anyway, they're always peddling sensationalism nowadays. The Teledoggy stories will keep you up at night. Just thinking about it makes my hair stand on end. Those beasts give me the creeps. There are reports of Teledoggy riots in the press. So we've checked the view. We can't talk to the blinds. What about the artwork? Laika spends downtime looking at me. Maybe she dreams of long walks in the shadow of the scorched forest. Her ancestral home. I love this post-romantic honorific picture. I would like to be in such a nightmarish place at night. I have the advantage of knowing your habits, my dear Jacob, but never fear, my lips are sealed. Sounds like one of Sherlock Holmes' cryptic sayings. No wonder, this is a portrait of the great Douglas Wilmer. Let's see what this picture is hiding. You know what the worst thing is about being safe? No one visits. Might be lucky and be able to look the other way, but there isn't much to see in general. It's mind-numbingly boring. Not even look, as if you don't exist. Well, we've solved the case of the mysterious picture, Detective. Elementary, noob. This traditional safe combination puzzle. Let's look for a hidden clue in the room to open it. We'll look for the clue in a while. So now let's have a look at this here photo. I remember when I was born, it was a sunny morning at Tokyo Dream Show and a powerful light blinded me. That image left an incredible impression on my negative. Jacob and a girl with blue eyes were posing, dressed as Japanese people. What a couple of otakus. There's more to this than just a friendship. Oh, the girl's as pretty as Nagisa Furukawa. There's some resemblance, you're right. You look more like Tomoyo, Detective. Shares a secret otaku passion with Jacob. Hey, you're just in time. I needed a volunteer to show the whole of Oniria that my new encryption system is flawless. My 3D Oniro code is the latest thing in security. Let's see what you're made of. Let the challenge begin. Wow, this computer looks like it was encrypted with a cubic code. And you knew that just from a glance. So it's true what they say. What, who says? That you're a great Oniro hacker. Sure, I ain't no digital dummy like some others. Hey, no need for that. Look, this is a cubic encryption. I would never have guessed that. Each cube represents a data sector. We can obtain information by clicking on them. A sector is clean when it disappears. A change of color means that it's next to a security sector. If an alarm goes off, it means it was a security sector. Click with the right button to isolate a security sector. Hacking the computer requires isolating all the security sectors. Oh no, the security system triggered. Can't you bypass it? No, we have to start over. Okay. It does indeed. It does indeed. Great, computer hacked. This is what I love about Oniria. Don't need to know how to program to be a hacker. See, even I can do it. And yes, this has a very Minecraft feel with an air of mystery. You're a pro, I've never doubted you at all. Let's cut to the chase. I store detailed information on strange, rare, and impossible Honoric object acquisitions, purchases, and sales. Acquires, obviously, a euphemism. You know what Jacob is like. Well, so dealing in relics. This can't have been a one-man operation. He was dealing in relics, was he? Cool, right? Only just a really great wallpaper from the definitive game about LHC, better known as Large Hadron Collider, coming soon to your devices. Pet collar. That little beast is going to get it when I get a hold of her neck. Look, she might bare teeth before going for a walk with Jacob. I couldn't care less, but she'd bite me. Should she bite me as if I was an oppressive object? I won't forgive that. I thought we had something special. How disappointing. Must be difficult for a pet and her collar to get along. Don't get fixated on unimportant things. Your statement reveals a key deed for resolving the case. Broke her collar after biting Jacob. I'm starting to think the pet might be guilty. Right, Mouse. Thanks for clicking. You're the winner of a clue. The last thing the girl did with me was try to hack Jacob's computer on several occasions. Suspicious, right? I don't quite get it. The girl tried to access confidential information from Jacob's computer. That's pretty much what a jealous, controlling girlfriend would do. Even though she could have just read his diary. Get with the times, Inspector. Analog stuff is from the past. I'm starting to think she's guilty. Okay, so there's a bit of lag after the whole computer thing. I don't know why. I don't know if anything else is said, but I have to click to the menu, so that is probably a bug that needs to get fixed. Okay, let's look at the path CDs. This is an exploitation, boss. We back copies of rights. Not even one day off this month. That Jacob keeping our noses to the grindstone, it ain't fair. Do objects have workers' rights in Oniria? No, neither do you, noob. Train with your IntelliJogi online skills course. Discover exercises with your pet. Learn to avoid their bites and how to bond better. 5th edition. Tiberius training supported by Kabu Foundation Oniria Practicals. Fair dime a dozen. An online course so your pet doesn't bite you. You know nothing, John Noob. Kabu bites are potentially fatal in Oniria. I can't believe they're using Game of Thrones jokes. This is so perfect. How bites can prove fatal. Can't believe it, I really can't. I'm an expert in firearms too. It's like loading one of my scenes, a real blast. There was an old dude, gun in hand, threatening the kid. Don't like being cheated, he said. Yeah, just like a gangster movie. I have a clue about the possible weapon used for the crime, detective. Sure, noob. I really wouldn't trust the statement of a shooter. The shooter's CD saw him grab a gun. That's life. Spend the entire day spawning bums to end up thrown on the floor indiscriminately like that poor IntelliDoggy. Locked in all day, strewn at my feet. I would have never thought that a Kabu could become dominated like that. What a crappy life. Never crossed my mind that a chair's life could be so depressing. Honoric pets don't seem to live a great life either. Let's talk with the carpet. Cleaning is not a priority here, to be quite honest. Dirt keeps accumulating between fibers in my circles. I'm not sure if it's dirt, but I bet there's something in there. Detective's gut feeling? Last night, to deal with the stress, I decided to make a cake. The other day was a 3-fold increase in freight running through here. He's not very trustworthy, so it could have just been loneliness. But 3 score packages? It was just asinine. Hope Jacob never finds out. Doesn't something in this text seem a little strange, noob? My instinct tells me it's one of those word puzzles that hides numbers. A classical coded note that hides the combination to a safe. 3, 9, 3, 8, 3, 3839. Let's try that. How many numbers in that combination? Last night, 2. Deal with the stress. Ah, I understand, Charlotte. I've had a long day at work too. Terrible, terrible day. But oh well. And by the way, YouTube, we are carrying on. 2, 2, 3, 2. Okay, hold on. Let me think. 2, 2, 3, 8. 2, 2, 3, 8, 3, 9. Let's try that. Okay. How dare you deny me entry? What's this? Sound can indicate the length of the sequence. I would love a clue, thank you. For cake and ice donuts for later, that sounds glorious. Okay, I'll examine other things first. My favorite moment of the day is when Jacob opens a can of IntelliJockey food, adds water, gives it a stir, and fills me with a decent amount of pepperoni pizza. I love it when fat spills over my bows, but the best thing is when Laika licks everything clean. Okay. Quality, a diet of pizza just can't be healthy even in dreams. I see you take notes, what a throwback. Sure, every self-respecting investigator has their own notebook. Maybe a noob in Oniria, but I still got my methods. The downside to an analog method is that you can't make backup copies. I don't want to make a backup of my notebook. Well, let's make some use of it now that you have it. We need to create a hypothesis for each subject. This means looking at the information in your notebook and marking 2 lines that could either frame the suspect or put them in the clear. Keep investigating if you can't find 2 suitable lines. Okay, so I've examined the pet food bowl. Like as elegant, it's an honor to be part of her outfit. When we go for a walk, her metallic skin shines like onyx under her light red armor. But things have really changed recently. That Jacob guy treats her like an attack dog. It's terrible. A horror. I'm wondering if she's literally an attack dog. And IntelliJog's jaw is big enough for that, to be honest. Pet might be guilty. By the way, for YouTube, this might be the third video in the series, so if it is, welcome to you all. Let's see, Dreaming Ranges. Yellow, red, blue, purple, black, green. There are posters all over the Palace of Desires. The second movie's due to premiere. Dreamer and movie star, that's the life. Hold on there, noob. Dreaming Rangers are the elite force of the Rounders. Are you kidding me? Not at all. Not one of their Honorots are capable of dealing with supreme level Kabu. Wow. And I always thought they were actors. Mediocrity knows nothing higher than itself, but talent instantly recognizes genius. Okay, there must be more around this room. What do you mean, unicorn? Here we go again. Funny, enough is enough, really. Me, a wonderful, soft, IntelliDoggy toy, reduced to a simple mythical creature. I'm the best voxel portrait ever made of Laika, the red-armored Kabu, descended from the ruling race of the Island of Nightmares. Well, that didn't go down well. IntelliJoggies have their pride. Well, now we have a portrait. What's this hole in the wall? Yes, I saw the shooter. Yeah, often. Yeah, playing chess with the other one. People forget their shit real quickly. Only a bullet could have made this hole. Hey, hey, honey! The bullet hole saw him playing chess with Jacob. Okay, red book. In the year 1878, I took my degree of Doctor of Medicine of the University of London and proceeded neatly to go through the course prescribed by surgeons in the army. Having completed my studies there, I was duly attached to the 5th North Lumber Fusiliers as assistant surgeon. The victim had a good taste in books. I'm surprised that you were able to read during dreams. Only skilled Honorots can master that. Well, you didn't take me on as a rounder for my good looks, right? It is not without a certain emotion that I begin to recount here the honorific adventures of Joseph Roulettable. I always get excited when I read my first phrase, with good reason. I'm the alternative story that the great Gaston Leroux wrote in Oniria. Few know that books like me exist. One of them is a pirate. This pirate guy knows a thing or two. But what does it mean by books like me? Books written during dreams. Books written during dreams? Yeah. Books and dreams that the author never ended writing in Awakeland. The most valuable ones are kept in Oniria Grand Library. He knows that books written during dreams exist. The Encyclopedia. Kabu by the Honoric Turk Kabus. The original inhabitants of Oniria are said to be capable of inducing altered states of consciousness among dreamers called nightmares. There is evidence that some Kabu can befriend or become fond of advanced Honorots. One of the first editions of the Oniria Creatures Encyclopedia. I think I saw a similar one in the Rounders Library. Sure, it's one of the Dreamer students beside books. It's heavy as a brick, it could even kill someone. Not many know how to keep a secret, it ain't easy. A girl can read us surreptitiously as much as she wants, but we'll always know Jacob better than she will. But you are different. How much are you willing to pay? Is this pile of paper trying to blackmail me? Turn a new page, detective. You can't hack these. Very funny. Snoops surreptitiously around Jacob's diaries. I don't know what the blue-eyed skinny was thinking by leaving me here. I'm so afraid of heights. Shall I report her for animal cruelty? Meow. Since when did soft toys suffer from vertigo? Everything is possible in Oniria, noob. The important thing is that it describes someone with access to this room. So there's the girl. If you think Tolkien had a great imagination, think again. He was a daydreamer and a first-class honorot. Not many dreamers have dreamed up books as great as us, even though our protagonist is so small. Isn't that right, my precious? Holy cow, an honoric first editions of Tolkien's trilogy. It will actually be precious after all. If Tolkien really was a dreamer, that's for sure. Don't you believe in the phenomena of hyperfantasy, detective? Psychology is yet to acknowledge excessive daydreaming. Freud originally suggested a few lines of research, but progress has been limited. The faulty label gives me hope, you never know. I might be able to go back to my true home the next time I leave here. Rumour has it I'm not the only one returned to Jacob by that pirate. The good thing is that many are freed afterwards. Let's cross our cables. It's true home. So that object was originally dreamed somewhere else. And it gave us a good witness statement about Jacob and the pirate's relationship. Regular buyer. I miss Kasparov. I remember his first match against Deep Blue in Philadelphia in 1996. The way he moved my bonds sent shivers down me. I have only felt that in the hands of the old pirate that Jacob has been playing, drinking and laughing with for years. Looks like Jacob had a pretty impressive chess rival. I bet those two really got in trouble when they got drunk. Have you ever heard of Oniria Prime? Well, I'm a faulty copy from the 80s, somewhat unique and special. I'm worth my weight in gold, and that old pirate-looking dude within 3 months, with 3 months beard growth, knows it. I would say that pirate fits the profile of a suspect. This place is full of imaginary beasts by the looks of it. There's the pirate. So here I am, the classic Onrix cube you would expect to find in any geek's room. Jacob, I'm still waiting for him to get his hands on me. Appearances can be deceptive, that's for sure. So you don't play with the items in the Collector's Guild. We rounders don't play with the evidence either, noob. I can read your thoughts, friend. That's right. I'm just a regular green box, but don't think that you're going to be able to open everything. You might think that all the spaces are empty or that all voxels are square. I assure you that if something is missing, it's because the pirate stole it. Non-squared voxels, is that possible? Let's not discuss that now. Non-empty holes. Important objects can leave a mark. You have a look at what you can't see too. The green box accuses him of theft. My soul is painted like the wings of butterflies since I met her. I feel empty when she's not around. Just seeing myself reflected in the blue of her eyes gives me true meaning to their existence. And you know what? She comes to see me in secrets. Her love fills this cavern with light. So, Jacob wasn't the only one that dreamed about this room. Security isn't that great in the Collector's Guild apartments. Covertly visits Jacob's room, tried to hack his computer. Robot poster hasn't seen her for a couple of days, hopelessly in love. The downside to having locks that you don't get open much and you end up left alone in some corner. Sure, Jacob only uses me like the other day, when he was constantly opening and closing me to organize his secrets. Men are so fickle. Any good at opening locks, Taurus? You can't call that a lock, detective. Done. Jacob seems really tough, but he's actually very caring. He keeps bits of dreams that he wants to remember inside me, like when that intelligent egg popped up with a lovely little black head. Oh, like it was always so obedient and metallic. I always wondered how IntelliDoggies were born. I don't know why someone would want one of those nightmares as a pet, but they're adorable. The Oniria Times writers wouldn't agree with you, detective. An IntelliDoggie born in captivity. Nice respect for change. Please don't close me. I want my sections to get a bit more air. Okay, have I checked everything? Every last nook and entire video game. Well done, detective. I'm the memory of the strange object that lived here. I was buried for 31 years. Almagorda waiting for my chance until Jacob found me. Cursed the day that thieving pirates separated us. Story about the Atarian desert sounds familiar. Why? Was at the end of a legend and a real bombshell for all retro video game collectors. It's a pity we can't know if it was an original. Each copy had an individual certificate. Okay, I just hope you don't wake up on Mars or something surrounded by millions of little squashy guys. Alright. Do we have an abused honorific object department? Don't even dream about it. The murder already creates enough paperwork. Okay. We've pretty much investigated everything in this room. The mouse, the computers, every single thing, the light. There's something. A stress ball. I don't know how I ended up here. Everything's spinning. An official Collector's Guild stress ball. That really is taking occupational hazard prevention seriously. So we've got newspaper reports. Found the stress ball. I couldn't crack the safe combination. I'm sure there's something in there, but I'm not much of a puzzle solver, unless it's blatantly obvious. Let's have one last look at the note. No, I'm terrible with this note. I can't figure it out. Okay, let's see. I think the pirate is guilty. The IntelliDoggy is guilty. The girl's not here. I mean, this thing did bite Jacob, but it can prove fatal. Okay, let's... Alright, let's solve it. You can end the investigation if you think you've tied up all the loose ends. You won't be able to return to the crime scene. Okay. Aww. Well, that was the end of the demo, but there's no conclusion? Does it tell me if I succeeded? Anyway, ladies and gents, that brings us to the end of Oniria Crimes. By the way, suggestion for the game. You should, in the demo version, at least have a ending conclusion. Because that way, it tells us what we did or didn't do. Okay. I will be looking forward to playing the 6 whole chapters. Ladies and gents, that brings us to the end of our Oniria Dreams showcase. I hope you've all enjoyed the mystery. I think it'll be great for those that enjoy point-and-click mysteries. It is definitely going to be fun content. The entire playthrough will be available on YouTube, including my review comments, such as don't forget to fix that little bit of an error on the... after the computer. After you hack the computer, you need to fix the error because it stops... The game stops working until you hit the settings menu. So that is an error that needs to be fixed. And the last thing is, you should add a conclusion. That would really hook people into the demo. Because if you make them investigate, but then don't give them a conclusion, they probably won't know whether they did it right or wrong. But other than that, it was an absolutely fun adventure. I had fun voicing the characters and, of course, enjoying the mystery. But I really want to know who did it. Was it the pet? Was it the pirate? I don't think it was the girl. But it does keep me guessing. So ladies and gents, thank you for watching the playthrough. I did indeed enjoy that. It was very, very fun. And of course, I do love games with a little bit of mystery. I will admit, I'm not a player of puzzle games. Okay, so, you know, I wouldn't say that I play puzzle games regularly, but it was fun. All right, for now, ladies and gents, I will be ending the recording segment. But